Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're so well. Just popped in to say hello. I'm trying to get some StreamYard out on the phone, and it just brought me to this for some stupid reason. I'm not very technical, but I'll work it out. I'll get my missus to have a look at it when she comes up. But anyway, like I said, I hope you're so well. Oh, Lord. Good morning to you.
Stand up and present the United. There's talk of uprising in the West, led by our esteemed First Army General. Our own people turning their backs on us. They've been fighting us. I've buried so many good soldiers. Friends.
Hang on, hey Sean. Oh fuck. Hey guys. Oh God, my chest isn't the best. What's this called? I'm watching a yoke called Shadow and Bone, and the makers of fucking Game of Thrones. It's very good, it is. But I'm only on the 4th episode. You're looking Jack, Sean. Fuck me, bro. Hulk, that's the right fucking name for you. Now, I know a couple of men that have names called the Hulk. But yeah, you fucking buffed up, man. Jesus Christ. Like, fair play to you. Shout out to your chick for helping you as well. You know, once you have a good missus behind you, bro, fuck what everybody else said. You know, that's the dream right there. Just happiness. You know, to be content with somebody. Someone you can trust with your life. Yeah. That's what's important. You know, fuck YouTube. Loads of people want to be fucking YouTube famous on here. It's fucking stupid. It's like juvenile behaviour, you know. You see that shit in playgrounds in every fucking suburb in Manchester. You know, it's fucking nothing I've not seen before, man. It's all that until you get in the ring, as you know that yourself, Sean. Anybody can do that, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's a difference from doing that and then talking with your hands. My hands are fucked, bro. And here, listen, tea and biscuits are there always. My mother always taught me to be a good neighbour, so yeah, my hands are fucked, bro. You know, now, Sean, you'd remember in this. Now, remember when we all first started chatting and all that? You never ever hear me say nothing about fighting, or, you know, I'm not a tough guy, a hard man. Nor am I a fighting man. I would not go around telling people that I can fight. Fight I can. Anyone around here to tell you that, but when you start believing your own hype and all, like I have history on this housing estate, being 8 people that took their heads off. Not literally, just spark them. Like I was always learned how to defend myself, no matter what. You know, boxing isn't about hurting people. It's about stopping someone hurting you. It's a science. Do you understand? It's like chess, boxing in a way. You know, strategy, defense, tactics. You know, stamina, cardio, endurance. Do you understand? It's like, yeah, I don't like all that fighting talk bullshit. You know, I'm 48. I'm not fucking 15. You know, like if I wanted to have, I could have having thousands of followers or subs if I just call out one person, dude. Two people. Two people on here I could call out and I'd have fucking, I'd get 100 subs overnight. But it didn't come for that. You know, I'm only one of the very few that stayed true to myself from day one on here. I've always said I'm a nobody on YouTube and I'm not. You know, YouTube's an app. A lot of people forget that. You know, but when you come outside your house, you're in my world, you understand? I was exposed on YouTube because of my past. I was so fucking embarrassed that night. And honestly, you know, all my life I protected me kids and YouTube exposed like a secret I buried from me kids because it was ashamed of me, you know. You don't want to tell your kids, oh, guess what I used to fucking do. Nah, you don't fucking do that. You know, so I broke the mold. It's like my children is my biggest accomplishment and always will be. You know. That's one I was, yeah. You know, when you fuck up a lot, when you're young, you want to make it back. You want to make it up. You want to get it back, you know. And I've took back what I knew nothing about when I was like younger. I educated myself just a small bit, you know. You know, life, we try to learn a lot about loads of mad stuff, loads of other stuff, whatever, but, you know, you should fucking know yourself first, you know, and like I said, sometimes emotions flare high in that, you know, and I'm a very emotional guy, you know. It's just passion, that's what it is. Passion, intuition, you know. When you're a big brother, you know, you have to make G calls even though you don't want to do it. It's like, you know, it's a role at the end of the day. That's what it is. It's a role. It's a role. Know your role. I've always known mine as a big brother, you know. I love me. Yeah, I love me brother. You know, but I still shot him by accident. You know, like you just.
Managed to survive basic, and the real adventure begins. First things first, uniform on your back. only uniform.
Right, one.
The duty will come.
Hang on, let me check some. Where am I? Give me a minute, you bastard. One sec, just let me do this. Hey, honey. Just let me do this. One sec. One sec, just let me do this. Hey, honey. Just let me do this. One sec. I fucking hate the sound of my own voice, so I had to go back there just so I could put my link in the chat there. Where the fuck is it? Well, fair play to you, Sean. You're jacked. Oh, that's a dirty trick, that. See that? I put my link in the chat and it's just disappeared. Have a bit of fun with you. You're still paying the bill for your sausage. You're not even a regular sausage, man. You're a sausage. Do you understand? Sausage. Sausage. You're not even a regular sausage. Right, let me bang this in the chat and see if it goes missing, right? Okay, here we go. You have me blocked down my own chat, you bastard. Hey. Can someone put me link in the chat, please? Bob, can you do that for me? There we go. Okay, let's try again. Hang on. Someone, if there's if there's a mod in this channel that hasn't been unmodded, bang me link in. We're fishing, we're playing here. But yeah, fuck up, I'm not asking, I have no interest. I just wanted to try something there, you know what I mean? But I'm watching a yoke called fucking Shadow and Bone. And it's like the makers of Game of Thrones. I watched the fucking thing yesterday called American Vandal on Netflix and it's very good. I've just tried to put me on, I've just tried to put the put the lotion in the basket. Oh, are you confused? Should I choose? Okie dokie. Clarice, quid pro quo, Clarice. You tell me something, I tell you something.
You are my true love, and I can see my way to you now.
Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're okay. Show me who you are. It's like doing that. Now you know who you are fighting. Cheers, McDonald's and done. Oh. Do you know what, Carrot? That's gonna sound strange, but I was fucked out of school at 13, right? And what was the worst two things was worse that one was Irish, fucking shocking, isn't it? One was Irish and another one was maths. Now, I couldn't do fractions and, you know, C squared equals fucking D squared equals fuck off kind of way. And me mate's uncle, I learned how to speak it right. I got thrown out of school at 13, but one of my best friends, Michael White, his uncle Anto worked in the Gaeltacht down in Galway. Now, the only thing I could say in Irish was on will, Catagun, Dullamock, Marshay, the Hully, which is can I go to the toilet? You know what I mean? And me teacher, my Irish teacher, I used to be like, down the Vale! And I'd be like, what? That kind of way. Hey, Stevie. But I didn't learn Irish in a classroom. I learned it off my fucking mate's uncle because he could speak fluent Irish. Now, I wouldn't say I can't, I wouldn't say I'm fluent. Like, you know, I only know a little bit. You know, there's so much dialogue in the Irish dictionary, you know, too hard to learn it all. Unless you're a clever cunt, like that baldy bastard. We used to call him the baldy fella, you know what I mean? The baldy man. But I'll tell you what, he fucking, because he obviously bald as a cow, he had two rugs on, he had a rug here and a rug here. It looked like he was a bald man in the morning and somebody put honey on one side and honey on one side, went into a barber's and got, you know, the bastard let the boys whip my eyebrows, you know what I mean? It's like, we had a democracy and he said, nobody's gonna fucking shave my eyebrows in my fucking house, that's the rules. If the baldy man is touched, yous are all getting fucked out, you know, so I didn't mind abiding by that real, but you know me friends, right? Cheating bastards, right? Me included. Now, we used to play this game called Dawn. Now, me and Chopper have been talking about this, right? Now, you look for every card game under the sun, you'll find it. Try find the fucking game of Dawn on any fucking site, and if you can you send me the fucking link? Because I waited 20 years for a bastard game. You know, and it's a great game if you don't cheat. I don't need to cheat, but, you know, when it comes to walking over to the garage, if you lose, then I'm cheating like a motherfucker. Because what we used to do was, right, okay, we all used to pal around across from my house and stuff, right? But me mate's uncle lived down the road and he'd only let a certain couple into his house, you know. Like, cause there was a lot of bowsies. I used to pal around with a lot of fucking head cases. And me mate's uncle, he's, you know, straight shooter. You know, he's like, I don't want any of them mad bastards down around my door. So there was myself, Maria, Pat McGuire, and Whitey all the time. You know. And what we used to do was, right, we played this game. And that evening, we'd all chip in, right? Now, this started from 13, because I started smoking cigarettes about 11. And then at about 13, I started smoking the hash. But cut a long fucking story short, and anyway, so what we do is most nights, we'd have to fucking, like, Bert would say, oh, I'm going home. And Pat McGuire would say, I'm going home. And they both lived down where Tommy's shop is. Raheem Park, and Pat lived in Crawford. Fucking, he only got out after fucking, he got 18 years, he done 10, he's supposed to be coming out. Fuck. Anyway, so we go to Anto's, we put our money together, we try to get a fucking bit of hash, you know, a tenors between us, and then if we had 3 or 4 or 5 pounds, we'd spend it on munchies. But the way we used to do it was, we'd play cards, and if you lost, you were walking to the garage. That's the fucking, like, if you lose, you know, so. But some of them are cheating bastards, and it caused murder. I've seen people getting hit with remote controls and lighters and all for cheating, right? I mean, like, it's your own fault. If you're playing that game, right? Like I said, I've searched the world for it, guys. Hang on. Well, I'm the bleeding same. I can. Me Irish is better than me Spanish. Okay? And me Spanish is better than me French. No, fuck France. Sorry, forget that. Right. I'll put it like this, right? Me English better than me Irish. Me Irish is better than me fucking French, Spanish, and Italian. All rolled into one. Because when I worked in Cucina, when I was a prep chef, right? Cucina in Italian means kitchen, okay? Well, yeah, pronto. Mamma mia. Ciao bella. Arrivederci. Fucking, you know, in the... Right. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Fucking, I work with people from all over the world, and pleasantries, like, you learn how to greet a chef in the morning, because in the morning when these, like my gaffer Warwick Dodds, fucking great chef he was, and you know what? He got that company a fucking, right, I used to work for a place called Cucina, right? But he got a fucking contract with Iceland. Fucking Iceland, right? You know, frozen foods. So, they had a quarter. So Iceland said, right, we're going to start buying lobster off you. Now, your average lobster, they can weigh, right, from anything. But the ones we did were normally, they weigh about a kilo. You know what I mean? And they were fucking thousands of them. Ridiculous. You know, but I enjoyed sticking a knife through their head. Like, I was just like, boom, boom, repetition. You know what I mean? It's like, and we had a great team, but he got that fucking company a multi-million-dollar contract. That fucking Gino De Campo come in. We were doing cooking oil for him. We were doing olive oil. We were doing fucking, and it just had his face on it. You know what I mean? He come in, he tried the products, move around. A fucking great job it was. Yeah. I've always, like I said, as a butcher for nearly 8, a chef for nearly 8, I've always been good with a knife. And I've never stabbed anybody. Knives, I'd rather be shot than stabbed because, yeah, that sounds crazy and all, but I would. I've been stabbed and I've been shot, so, you know what I mean? I was fighting some idiot one night and I didn't know he had a knife in his hand, and I threw a dig at him. And I ended up with a fucking, and it wasn't a big knife, it was only a fucking small knife, but the fucking thing went right through my fucking hand. Like that. May as well. Didn't even know. Because of adrenaline. Didn't even know I was that fucking, you know. But I'll tell you one thing, man. You know, about an hour later, I fucking felt it. I'll tell you that. Once that adrenaline spike, once that goes down, not only does it wipe you out, and it's like, because when I get wound up, the way I used to get wound up, I'm very volatile. You know, I can just blow at any second, you know. I don't use me complex post-traumatic stress disorder as an excuse. It's side effects of the medication. They make you fucking aggressive and shit, you know. And I don't like that side of me. You know, it's fucking bullshit. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you're all well. I'm not feeling well, but the little birdie told me that my queen will be here tomorrow. Well, like I said, honey, I'll learn you a little bit. About that much. You know. But at the minute, I am fucking not well, so yeah. That's why I've not been on. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm fucking waiting for the code for the YouTube on that fucking phone. Bob, you're gonna have to have a look at it again. Now it's probably there, because remember when you sent that, you verified the thing, and it sent that code, you banged in the code and it said 24 hours. But for some reason, and I bet it's only something small, because, like I said, I'm only going to use this channel to plug the other one. Yeah. Stevie, I need some information. How are we doing in the Euros? Because I seen a match the other day and we got beat by fucking bastard fucking Vive la France. Speaking of France, man, I watched the fucking documentary last night, man, and I was like, wow. 3 Days of Terror, it's called. And it was all about the Paris attacks. Jesus Christ, bro. There was this cafe, right? Cafe Le Demoire, or whatever it's called, I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. But the night of the France game, there was 80,000 people, yeah, in that stadium next to all. When the match was going on, boom, boom, and they heard it outside. It's like, and it started off a chain reaction. It shows like the map of France, or not the map, this particular, in Paris. Fucking hell, man. There was this cafe, right, and they have 28 tables, right? Out of 28 of them tables, have a guess many people are dead in this one cafe. 20 dead people out of 28. This fella, he said, I could hear them. He said, I could see him coming towards me, and I closed my eyes, put my head down and pretended to be dead. And he was poking a few people and his gun jammed. And he tried again. It's like, and the gun jammed, and your man's telling him, he says, I'm lying here. He says, and this cunt is pointing this gun at me, and I can hear it going click. Now, do you understand? Like, you think about that, and he fucking flinched. Wouldn't you flinch? Trust me, when you have a Scorpion machine gun pointed at your fucking nose, that's something you wouldn't forget. And the smell in the cafe, it's like a burning flesh. Like I said, yeah, this geezer was letting rounds off, like, and it's like, he's like suppression fire now. I can tell by the sound that's what's on. It's like, you know, this geezer is, you know, he's got some piece of arsenal in his hand. And like I said, fucking many bullets a fucking minute to them bastards, like, it's ridiculous, you know. But and then another fucking cafe, they were getting called saying a gas explosion went off, and then the motherfuckers were in this nightclub, you know, and there was this band performing, a rock band, you know. Next to all you hear is pop, 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 you know, suppression fire, you know that. This geezer's like, here, he's like, I'm coming up, this first responder. He says, I'm driving towards this building, and all I can see is ricochets off this wall. Like, fucking hell, he said, and all, we didn't realise how big this incident was. Yeah. So France went into a fucking, like, it's a declaration of war. Do you understand? When French citizens are massacred, you know, then what did he done to Charlie Hebdo? Went to his offices. Yeah, they lit up most people in there and they went, were avenging the Prophet Muhammad. That's what he said. Now, like I said, a lot of Muslim people get bad names. My brother-in-law and my sister are Muslim. Now, in the Quran, they follow our scriptures, some of them, most of them, like our 10 Commandments and stuff like that. You know, thou shalt not kill. I don't give a fuck what nationality you are. It's wrong in the eyes of God. And unless you do everything in your power to make up for it, you won't get in. You can have a go, you won't get in. So they say. Yeah, man, I'm a good lad. God fearing lad. You know, I'll get in. By about that much. Not even that much. Not much. I don't think he's gonna let me smoke weed up there though, you know what I mean? I know God's funky and all, but I don't think he's that fucking welcoming. Yeah, that game, Stevie, you try find the game of Dawn anywhere online and I bet you won't find it. Me and Chopper were talking about it. He's like, Jude, imagine making a Dawn app. He says, think about it. Look for any card game you'll find, except that. It's a game I learned. It's a prison game. That's where it started. And then the people then that learned, they're obviously fucking, you know, when they come out. And it's like all the bigger lads where I used to live. I used to watch them play it. I hadn't got a fucking clue, you know. But you have to watch first. And it's like then take part. And you know what I mean? It's like, it's a great game. I fucking love it. And I've not had a game of it in 20 years. It's sad, like, you know. And me partner is dead. Yeah, you're a cheating bastard. That's why we fucking lost all those games and had to walk the Phoenix garage because Bert was a cheating bastard. And if you cheat, you're relegated. You're reneged from the rules. Now, like in the game, like if I throw a spade and you throw a heart, and then the next time I throw a spade, let's say, like for instance, what's it called? Right. Let's say if I have 5 clubs in my hand and I only have 1 heart, right? Now, I'm going to do my best to get rid of that 1 card. So, as soon as you throw that suit again, bang. If I've got the 9 or the 5 in that suit, I'm throwing them. But it's best, right, you get 13 cards each, right? Now, the best way to do it is just to take the 2 of diamonds out, put it in the pack, you know what I mean? Leave it facing up, the only one, and everybody leaves their cards on the fucking table. The only ones allowed to pick up their cards is the one that gets the 2 of diamonds. It's their pitch. That way there's no cheating. But Mario was the cheating bastard. Right, between him and Pat McGuire, who was the biggest cheating bastard? Fucking hell, that's a tough one. I'd have to ask Pat that. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what though, it's like fucking, it's a good out of game, you know. Yeah, it's like it's Lydia, his sister, the other. Oh, you motherfucker. Motherfucker, I don't believe what I just did. I'm not impressed. I just dropped my fucking joint in my fucking tea. Well, not my tea, my fucking bastard milk. Fucking sure of cunts. She was at fault. I'm not fucking paying attention. Do you like me house coat? Or house gown, whatever it's fucking called. Pac-Man, favourite game of all time. How amazing is my chick? I love my chick. I'm gonna see you very soon. I have something called orange tree. Yeah, orange tree. It's like, it tastes like an orange. And it's very heavy as well. Like, you only need that. Like, about that. You know, now I always overindulge. You know. But, oh, yeah. If you're ever eating fish fingers again, make sure you break them before you bite them. Fresh and gown. Yeah, whatever it's fucking called. Fuck off, Stevie, right? Don't start giving me a hard time. Yeah. Yeah. I never thought I'd get one of these on the go. Never thought I'd fucking do a lot of things what I've done. But anyway, like I said, I hope you all have a great weekend. Today is Wednesday. My weekend starts tomorrow. Yeah. When the girls come up. I'm days away from being a granddad. That Bobby's gonna be spoiled, man. Fuck's sake, my sisters and all my nephews and all, like. And they're all delighted here for me, you know what I mean? It's like, it's mad. God throws a spanner in your work sometimes, and you mightn't believe it. But, you know, you have to go through many storms to get into clear water, you know. Yeah, no more wasted tears. I done something my man and dad couldn't do. And I'm good with that in here and here. Do you understand? It's like YouTube's an app, right? I had to have a word with myself and I said, you, look what you're doing. You know, let it go. Let it go. So let it go. Yeah. Let it go, let it go. Do. My name's Elsa. Let it go, let it go. Let it go. Yeah. Freedom. Freedom is heaven. I'm not Stevie, like I said, yeah. I'll refer to him as my grandson. That's it. YouTube's an app, remember that, right? Like, let's get the elephant out of the room for a minute, right? YouTube is an app, okay? So, like I said, you can lie to everybody else. You cannot lie to numero uno. Otherwise, you're in denial. Own your fuck ups, do you understand? Embrace them. Don't let them define you. See, I'm like a 50p piece motherfucker. I don't stay stuck. I've got more fucking structured layers. You know what layers are? Here. Here's a subliminal message for somebody. Remember the way we spoke about Charmy nests, how well structured they are, the foundation, the layers. Architects get their ideas from termite mound, structure, layers. Hey, Donny, well listen, I didn't expect that. Nobody gets notifications on this channel. But you will on the other one, Straightouttaballyer2. I'm ready to move on. I'm over it. Straightouttaballyer2 is my focus on YouTube. Now, YouTube's only a fucking app, right? And I've watched a few fellas sell their soul and their art on YouTube for clicks, clout, and coin. I could name 5 years, 3 years, talk, say that you're always mentioning God and da. Listen, God's not just there for bad times. Do you understand? He's there for all times, good and bad. You know, even I fucking lost me faith in me way for a bit, but if I'm true to me faith, yeah, I forgive anybody and everybody who's ever done anything to me on YouTube. It's only a nap, you know what I mean? Anybody that's ever done anything to me, if I ever come across you, I'll deal with that day, there and there. So that's basically it. I forgive you all. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. But now look what you've gone and made me done. Stupid cunt, stupid cunt. Your eyeball doesn't matter. Fuck off! Goodbye, Mr. Eyeball. It's time to go. You fucking annoyed me now. I'm gonna pop it up. Yeah, I'll fucking pop your eye out and go. Wanna play marble? Stevie, I need you to find the fucking Dawn where I can. Because normally, now, I'll entrust Stevie with that, because if anyone will find it, he will. Stevie, you can play Dawn, right? If you ever get a minute, can you fucking see, can you find? Donny, here's the thing, I refuse to stay stuck, you know. Yeah, I get bored very, very, very quick. You know, even like me work life take into consideration. Like, I've had many jobs, many roles, and in life you have to know your role, right? Yeah, whether you're a bin man, whether you're a fucking fisherman, whether you're a fucking cattle fucking herder, be a champion at it, a world champion, no matter what you do. You have to think that way, you know. And I used that theory and method with me lad, and he went on to uni, bro. You know, so it works. You know, the formula, it's there. You know, it worked. Don't get me wrong, though. Me lad worked just as hard, you know. But let's say I used the method of encouragement. He never seen me raise his hand to his mother. He never got a crack on me because I don't believe in hitting kids. My dad hit me enough for 10 generations in my family. You know, and I broke that. It's done. It's gone. My grandfather was a very violent man. He beat the shit out of my dad as a kid. And my dad followed suit as well, didn't he? So I had to break the cycle. You know, raise the bar. You know, people can call me whatever they want on YouTube. Like I said, a lie spread quicker than the truth. You know, and sometimes you have to start a false flag operation in order to get intel back. It's called reverse psychology. I've used it all my life. You know. I don't rattle easy, you know. But like I said, YouTube is just an app. You know, I'm a 48-year-old man. You know, it's like You get lost in YouTube sometimes, you know, and you don't realise how much of a prick you look. But family first, safety first, health first, what? Before YouTube, you bet your bollocks, man. Fuck YouTube. I'm like I said, I'm just on here to compete with myself, to take something back that I lost last year, and regardless, I have a time. Well, I haven't even got a time, but if it's meant to go up, it'll go up, and if it's not, it's not. You know, I give it a go, didn't I? That's all you can do. Take part, you know, participate, anticipate, intuition. Yeah, but there is some really sad, lonely people on here, man. Jesus Christ. But it is what it is. You know, who am I to judge? I'm only on here to forgive. That's it. I'm not on here to judge. Who am I to fucking judge anyone? You know. Yeah, so it's like, if I say I forgive you, I forgive you, like, I swear on me brothers and sisters, right? Yeah, because I've no interest in all that negative shit, and everybody wants everybody to fall out with each other, and I don't like kicking people when they're down. You know, only cowards do that. You know, sheepdogs do that. Lonely, sad, hateful men do that. People lie. Cameras don't. Bro, I've never had to give out. Well, obviously I've had to fucking discipline him with me fucking mouth. Oh, you little bastard, what are you doing? But he wasn't a little bastard, you understand? His dad was in his life. You know, his dad was there. You know, there's only certain things a man can teach his son. Just like the certain things a mother can teach a daughter, right? You know, and like I said, because of all the fuck ups I had in my life, I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking this up. So I made a deal with God. If he got me out of jail, I would never sell drugs again. Don't get me wrong, my father was proper disciplinarian. You know what I mean? He was a violent man, me dad. You know, and he used to fucking let on me, man. I used to see him dragging me out. My uncle's kick fuck out of him. I don't know, many times because he hit me and me, man. We lived in the flats. Like, after that fire, my dad, like, it did something to him. You know, it killed him off. And his way of dealing with it was going to work, and then after work going to the pub, and then drinking until he can drink no more and come home and then get up for the work the next day, you know. You know, but it's like your parents instill things in you, you know. Like, my man and dad never fucking sent me out to break the law, you mad? You know, bring shame in your family. Why would you want to do that? You know, but I was a fucking naive kid. You know, I thought I was more grown than I was, in all fairness. That's the truth. You know, and I was always angry and insecure and fucking. But over time, you learn. You know, life's what you make it. It'll either make you or break you. I pray you never let it break you. Life is only what you make of it. Life is only what you make of it. I pray you never let it break you. Yeah, yeah. She has just been shot in the neck and now she's bleeding. She's bleeding. You better hurry up 'cause she's bleeding. Yeah, you've gone. She's just been stabbed in the neck with a knife. Yeah, it's like, man, do you know how hard it is? Like, you know, but like I said, my granny, every time my dad used to put his hand on my ma, my uncles would kick fuck out. Which is, you know, it's his own fault. I've seen it happen loads of times. You know, and yeah, my uncle's fucking smacked the lips on loads of times, over a dozen times, easy. You know, when you fucking wake up in the middle of the night and you hear your man there fucking arguing, you can hear your man fucking crying, and fucking bangs, doors getting fucking, and you don't realise it. It's her that's getting bounced off the wall, like, you know, and when you're a kid, you can only do so much. So, me and my dad had history, like, you know, I got to a certain age and I snapped, and I said, see you, you bastard, I'm going to slit your neck when you're asleep. So yeah, then they put me out. Like I said, I was already on Ritalin from 8 to 11, so that fucked with me as well. Like unless you walk a mile in a man's shoes, yeah, you can't judge a man. You know, who the fuck am I to judge? I can't judge anybody. He judges you. You know what I mean? I'm watching this thing called fucking. It's called Shadow and Bone. Show me who you are. Now you know who you are fighting. Fight! Or you can. Like that. Well, like I said, it's fucking. It's shit when they die. You know what I mean? It's like probably the worst thing I've gone through, losing both my parents. Yeah, and then getting up and having to do a fucking eulogy. I tell you what, it's not easy. But it's one part of life, you know, that won't pass us by. It's the only guarantee you have in life is to die. You know, just not today. We'll all die. Just not today. Bro, she is whooping your ass. Oh, he's just got broke up. My man has an axe in his chest. Oh! Oh, shit! Sorry. Well, stay. I had a couple of incidents with my dad. I won't go into it. Yeah, one day, my son will probably write it for me. Oh, that's it. That's a kill shot under the armpit right there. Oh, you know what I mean? She was fucking, she had a sword in her hand and she went to do that and he grabbed her arm and went like that, fuck off, right, and underneath her armpit, you know what I mean, 6 inches in. Boom! Fucking handle snapped and all. Yeah, because I'm a Game of Thrones fan, somebody recommended this to me, so I said, I'll give her a watch. We'll see what it's like. But yeah, guys, I've not been on YouTube much the last whatever. I don't feel well. You know. And you know the amount of hard work I put into it, I'm just exhausted. I have a studio in my room, and I'm like, I said to me missus, I'll just tell you. We'll see. My health's more important to me than any YouTube channel or,
Sure.
you know. there's a couple of things I do want to do though. And I'll wait till I get confirmation first before I open my God again. But thanks for being patient with me. You know. Well, Danny, thanks for coming in, brother. Yeah, your childhood man can fuck you up for the rest of your life. I know you had a traumatic one, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Can't change it. You know, all you can do is try to cope the best you can, you know, and yeah. And if you have good people in your life and around you, it can change your life. And, you know, it can make so much of a difference. You know, I hate all that fucking toxic fucking shit. You know, that's why I stay away from certain channels and certain fucking people, and, you know, because I'm wasting time. And my uncle told me this when I was a kid, believe it or not. And I've heard it. I heard the elders saying it. To hold a grudge, you're better off digging 2 graves. And I don't have a grudge against anybody, especially on a fucking app. You know, it's like the way I see it is, I bit off more than I could chew, and I failed. You know, but I was willing to give it a go. You know, that kind of way, and rather than stay stuck. Like, the cesspool has a new mascot, I believe. Mafioso. New mascot, what? Like I said, there's a lot of people on YouTube, on a lot of platforms, tell a lot of lies. Cameron never lies though. Cameron never lies. People do. Shadowing Bowman, she's a fucking, I don't know. It's crazy. This chick, she has this fucking power where she can just fucking summon up a fucking fireball in her hand like that. Or you can... Yeah, have you seen the new, well, it's not new, but you know that Mortal Kombat? Come out in 21. I'm waiting for John Wick 4. Yeah, never kill a man's dog. I tell you that now. It's funny, the relationship man has with animals. Fascinating creatures. You have loads of apex predators in life. YouTube's an app, you know, but one thing I do know, there's loads of monsters on YouTube, you know, and if the truth be told, there's somebody's monster. And monsters don't like competition or opposition. Why do you think you've never seen Nessie? You know what I mean? Monsters. They hide well. They blend in even. And you're somebody's monster. Or you're someone's villain or someone's hero. You have to know which one you are, though. Know your damn role. Like The Rock says, know your damn role. And at the minute, my role is fucking sick. Nah, listen, like I said, what I have learned about YouTube is it's an app, and in order to learn from an experience. You have to go through the experience, you know. And like I said, I bit off more than I could chew. Not a problem admitting that. No problem. Go ahead, I'm still here. I forgive everybody. Everyone. You know,
You're not supposed to be here, are you? Limping
you hear that these brilliant words like, right, a few brilliant words. Intuition. Oh.
like a wounded spider in my house.
Observation.
You know, my
Number
sister
two.
and I do to spiders.
Presentation. Number three.
I'm not a spider. I only need one.
Go on, lad.
You look like you need both hands.
Oh, bet that hurt. Oh. Integrity, credibility, honesty, loyalty, honor, redemption, absolution. Redemption. It's good when you can forgive, because if you don't forgive, it eats away at you, you know. And like I said, I don't need no one to speak for me. I'm a nobody. I've told you that from day one. When I introduced myself to the world, well, somebody else did. Where I'm from, you do not tell on anybody. Whatever happens on the housing estate, that's where it fucking stays. We have a set of rules, we don't tell on anybody. You know, but somebody obviously come out and told on me. You should have known fuck all about me. Only for I went on the cesspit and some sheepdog. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I forgive everybody. I'm not here to compete with nobody. I don't fear nobody. You know. But it's a fucking circus, YouTube. The amount of people that call themselves noble, but they've made channels off the back of other people's names. You know. Like that's not what you call hard work. You know. It's stealing other people's work, that's what it is. But I get it. It's YouTube. You know. 95% of YouTube I couldn't give a cunt about. But there's the 5% of them that are fucking my mods.
He's not here.
On Straightouttaballyer2.
The tracker, yes.
I'm Straightouttaballyer, and I will fucking sort the passwords out and just fucking. I'll get me chick to have a look at it. When she comes up. I'm not very technical, am I? Lies spread quicker than the truth. Your wife is your husband, and your husband is your wife. You know. What time are we on? Okay. I am going to end this live in 5.
She is the future.
I hope you all have a great day, guys. If you can plug Straightouttaballyer2, I'd appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day. If I don't speak to you for the rest of the day or the night of the week, I hope you have a good weekend. Yeah. like I said,
I'm glad you're doing
YouTube isn't priority for me, and at the moment, I need to think about numero uno. So, shout out to Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Shout out to Godzilla and Mother Nature. Shout out to God. Shout out to our Blessed Lady. And shout out to everybody. Mental health is a serious thing, guys, and if you're struggling, you need to pick up the phone, ring the Samaritans. If you don't want to talk to your family, you know, it's a private, it's a fucking, you know, it's like, you know, 100% discretion. You know, it's like it's a service there free. If you're struggling, pick the phone up. You know, if you're afraid to talk to your family about it, pick up and ring the Samaritans. There's a helpline out there, and there's help for you, but you have to try. Take the help. But anyway, I'm a son of Ballia, I'm a soldier of Ballia, and I'm Straightouttaballyer. And I'm Straightouttaballyer2.
You don't know where she is.
God bless.
Don't we? Just ask.